Greetings everyone, this is ZagaTech FX. In this tutorial I'm going to talk about Agimat and Classic Indicator and what you will use to get an accurate signal and accurate profit movement in your trade. So this is for my private group channel, but I decided to share it up because a lot of people have been asking, how do I trade with Agimat, how do I trade with Classic Indicator and make such profit? Though this is some vital information. If you're learning this, fine, learn it and keep it close to yourself and understand it. Many people knows about it, and or few knows about this kind of strategy or kind of entry point, which is very pure, accurate, and pure things. All you need to do is just to set an alert with that big signal. If you set an alert, it's gonna go. So with no further ado, let me first of all talk about Agimat system and how it works. Then I will now compare to two of them and tell you what you will add to have a pure entry and make profit. Quote me right, if you get Agimat or Classic Indicator, you will find it hardly to lose trade. If you are good in swing trade and if you are good in day trading, you find it difficult to lose trade. I've just decided to share this out to everybody that is, though I know people around knows about it, but I decided to share it out. So with no further ado, let us get started and see for ourselves. Okay, now here's my chart, MT4. Now left hand side is what we call Classic Indicator, which many of you, I don't think many of you have this Classic Indicator and want to use Classic Indicator to trade. But the point is this everybody says Classic Indicator, and yes, it repents like this arrow here repents and what is happening? How do I trade about it? And you see future prediction, you see this. How do you trade on this form? I'm going to give you a secret very well. It's accurate. I'm going to give you a secret. Even if you get a signal, what you need to do just set a signal on this spot. You understand? Set a signal on this spot. Like this is B super signal. Right click on it. You can set a signal on this spot. Alert here. Then you can also upload this Classic Indicator on your server, on your what they call it again, on your VPS server. Then set a signal and get a signal on this Classic Indicator for your high profitable swing trade. But I'll still show you what to do. Though I've talked about Classic Indicator, future prediction, and what you use to trade that and make substantial profit. But let me talk about this Agimat. Agimat is a very good system. It's a very powerful system we know about, and I think you guys will know more about this Agimat in trading system. But let me explain more deep about this. Now in Agimat trading system, it contains the line. You see this tick line, dash line, dotted lines, all these lines. We have this yellow line here. This is not a moving average. Note that this is not a moving average line. We have the white arrow. We have the box yellow color. We have the black arrow. Black arrow with this box shows that it's going to be a reversal, but this arrow repents in Agimat. Take that, note that down. This arrow repents. Then from the owner or from the producer of this Agimat says this white arrow does not repent. So I'm quoting him, it doesn't repent. But I've traded with this indicator for like few traded with this indicator for few time or so, but I see this doesn't repent. Maybe it does, but I don't know. But this white arrow, I say, does not repent as from the owner, but this doesn't matter to me. Even if it repents or if it doesn't repent, it doesn't matter to me. So I'm going to give you a secret. So what is more about this Agimat indicator? From this lines, tick line you see here is what we call market maker reversal zone. I call it market maker reversal zone. What do I mean by reversal zone? Watch out. Let me go back a little. All right. Now you see this tick line, reversal zone. It went up. Consolidate. You see this consolidation? This 4 hours time frame. I'm talking about 4 hours time frame. So if you want to trade Agimat, you need to trade Agimat on 4 hours, 1 hour and 30 minutes time frame. But 4 hours and 1 hour higher time frame is accurate for trading Agimat. 15 minutes is kind of cool, but 30 minutes, 1 hour and 4 hours is very cool. Because I'm using 4 hours to explain something to you guys. So this is market maker reversal zone. You see this consolidation reversal zone. This dash line reversal zone, and you can also use it to set your stop loss and take profit these lines. So assuming there's a reverse here and I got this signal, I enter the trade, I can set my take profit at this dash line, and also set profit at this dash line too, depending on how I trade. So these tick lines are market maker reversal zone. This dash line, dotted line, you can also use them. And below here you see a Maxwell equation, which is called future prediction of how you can trade. Now this box here, yellow box, shows there's retracement. It's not a reversal, retracement. This is a very big uptrend, and there was a retracement of this trend, and it continued upward. Now this signal, this here shows you reversal. This reversal may occur here, and it continue to repent until you get a white signal before you enter a trade. Now if you get a white signal, it doesn't guarantee you that you enter a trade on white signal, but if you are good enough, you can take risk and enter a trade using that white signal to trade. You understand? Now aside that, you have this up, this what do you call it, this dash line, which shows you the movement of the, the current movement of the price at the moment, just to show you that is it. And this line here, as I've told you guys, is not moving average or anything. So that's how simple Agimat is. There's no complicated thing there, but this dash here doesn't repent, so it's always consolidate on each line before it moves. For example, you see consolidation on this market maker trend line before it shifted downwards. It came to this line again, consolidated, you see, shifted downward, came here again, this tick line, consolidated, shifted down, consolidated, shifted down, reversal, consolidated again, pushed up, came to this dash line again, consolidated, shift down, retrace down, reversed. You see consolidation. So each consolidation occurs on this line, and this line doesn't repent, and as well as this super signal. But this doesn't matter to me, because I'll show you how you can enter a trade and the trade make substantial profit, even if you're long bias or short bias trader. This is awesome, because when I show you guys this, you'll be very surprised, you'll be very shocked on how it is. Now the same thing occurs here. You see long, this is 4 hours time frame. So imagine long, we will call long consolidation. You see that? But some people can trade this and pick profit, scalp, pick profit, scalp, and pick profit. But this is a very long consolidation on market maker reversal zone. So let's see how many days this is. I think, okay, let's see how many days this consolidation occurs, because this is a long trade. You need to be patient. Trading with Agimat or trading with any system, you need to have patience. Patience is the key. Have patience before you trade. If you enter a trade, you need to have patience. If you lose, you lose. If you gain, you gain. So that is just the point. Don't just have that fear of entering a trade that, wow, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. It's very wrong. It's very, very wrong, guys. It's very wrong to do such a thing, to trade with emotions, to trade with fear. I'm gonna lose, I'm gonna lose. If you lose, you lose. If you gain, you gain. Okay, let me see that here reversal zone. You see, from Monday to Wednesday, from Monday to Tuesday, we have, see what we call consolidation on the markets maker trend line, dash line. See that? Consolidation complete 2 days. So if you enter the trade here now, you'll be stuck in it. Like this, you don't want to go up, you don't want to come down, very stuck in it. So that is why we have to have a complete reversal, get a signal, and before we enter. So maybe someone will see this, okay, fine, it's consolidating on 1 hour time frame. You can trade such thing like this on 15 minutes or 5 minutes time frame, because it's going to be a long shifting. Why? Each candlestick here is 1 hour. So if you trade on 5 minutes, how many candlestick will make this candle? Remember, this is 1 hour time frame. So each candlestick is 1 hour time frame. 1 hour, sorry, 1 hour. Yes, 1 hour shift movement before another one shifts. So each candlestick is 1 hour. In that 1 hour, how many 5 minutes are in it? So if you trade on 5 minutes, that means this is uptrend. It's going to be 5 minutes upward trend. If you do on 30 minutes, this one candlestick, 15 minutes into 4 is going to give you 1 hour. So if you trade, so it is a buy signal, so 15 minutes is going to up for 3 before it changes to another candle, depending on how the market moves. So I'm just trying to explain something for you guys to understand. So Agimat is very simple to use and very easy, but how do you enter and how do you exit trade? So this is the secret, guys. This is the secret. This is the secret, because I've lectured about this classic indicator with many things, apex points for you to understand. So many traders, I think a lot of people in my channel have gone through and understood or understand what forex trading is all about. So I'm going to give you a secret on what you need to be doing. First and foremost, if you're not good at sitting on the desk to look at charts and say, okay, chart that, okay, let me remove this, I'll still add it later. To look at charts, if you're not good at sitting on the desk, if you're not good at sitting on the seat, if you're not good at if you're busy in the office and you want to be getting signal, the best thing you need to do is this: get yourself a VPS, upload this, choose a very nice currency pair you want, like have a specific currency if you like trading USD pairs, choose USD pairs and GBP pairs, open it up on your chart on your VPS server, load set a signal of this, and have a handy tab or anything you can use to confirm. Even if you have a small laptop that you carry around, like a small tab laptop you can carry around, you can install this there. So all these indicators there, when you get a signal, you open it and check it out and say, fine, this is a nice trend. You pick the trade and close your laptop and set 20 pips or 40 pips and leave it for a day or 2 days. You hit your top take profit, like this trade you see here. So this is what you can do. Choose a specific pair you love trading. Look for good volatile pair that you like to trade and have fun with it, like 6 or 7, depending on what you want. So I can't tell you what you want, depending on what you want. Now, here is the secret of this. Now, what you need to add now is this. I know you guys are eager, waiting to see what I'm talking about. Okay, let me stop beating about the bush. I've explained more about arguments and so on and so forth. Let's take a look at this. This is Maxwell equation. This is Agimat. Fine. Now we need to add stochastic oscillator. First of all, you need to add moving average of 50. Add moving average 50. Make the color white. You see that? Level, leave the level as it is. Remember, moving average period 50, shift 0, MA method, simple. Then apply close. Click OK. You see this? That's one. That's what you need to do. Then the second one, or if you don't want to add this, we can change this to exponential moving average, exponential, and click OK. You see that? Now the next thing you need to add, which is the highest thing you need to do, is this: add stochastic oscillator. If you add stochastic oscillator, you have to put, remember this, at this scale period, because you need to test run a lot of things. So you can use 50 or 45 depending on what you want to see. So if you add 50 here, okay, let me use 45. Then from here, D period, you add 30. Then slow time, you add 2. Remember, this is stochastic oscillator. Remember that. Then price held is low high. Moving average is simple. Then come to this color and leave the color as it is, and maybe you can increase your width of your lines. Level 80 to 20, leave it like that. Then visualization, leave it to all time frame, or you can choose specific time frame you want to have it. So parameters is 45, 32 or 50, 32. These are very key, you need to use for this. Now if I click apply, you'll see something. Now if I apply this, now you see what is happening for an accurate entry. Now look at it. Let me switch over to the other second one and add the same thing there. Add stochastic oscillator only. I don't want to add moving average. 45. Okay, let me make this 50 or 45. I made that one 45. Let me make this 50, 32. Okay, you see that? Now let us see something cool and something nice. Let me start with classic indicator. If you want to trade, make some total profit classic indicator, add this to your chart, stochastic, and know the number 5032. Now let's watch this. In the former reversal, you got this and you got this big signal. Now let's see something. In this stochastic oscillator, it gave you complete reversal here, which is nice, and it gave you entry signal here, which is what? Accurate. So this line here, this stick line, see that crosses over the red, and you see this B signal. There's no two words about it. You just enter the trade and let the trade run. Simple. You can enter the trade when you get this signal here. You see that's a crossover. You can let the trade run like it's 1 hour time frame, like see 96 pips or 100 pips. You can set it 50 or 30 pips with your lot size, with your volume or lot size accurate, and you take your profit. There's no two words about that. Now when you get signal, you just add this and check. See the second one again. See this reversal, but the signal came here. You don't have to enter because your stochastic did not confirm that. Now he entered and he went back again. You see a reversal. What that means, this white arrow does not repent, because if it does, it's supposed to shift on top of this place on classic indicator if you have the good one. Now this has shifted to this point. You see that almost 26 pips backward. Now since I shifted to that point, below here it has not given you a cross. There was no crossover. Now the crossover occurred when it broke here. See this line? When this thick line broke this red line. Let me change this line to blue so you understand what I'm talking about. Let me change this line to blue. Blue. Awesome. Good. So you see this, when this give you a signal and you got a signal in your phone through your VPS or store indicator, you check the line. Oh no, it has not crossed. Let me wait for it. And 1 hour, remember, continue 1 hour, 2, 3, 4. It may take a day or 2 days for you to get it, but if you are good, if you want to enter the trade, you can enter and hold for like 2 days or 3 before you see a very large profit. There's some long trade you can see before you can see profit immediately, or that one you can wait. There's going to be a reverse consolidation before it picks that direction. So a complete reversal, this arrow here you see here, it repents. Star, blue, and big arrow repent in classic indicator. And when there's a reversal, you see this, you enter, you pick a trade. You open your trade and say, wow, okay, there's a reversal here, I'm going to pick the trade. Now the same thing occurs here. Reversal here, it gave you signal entry here, but at this point here, it picked a trade. See that? And it picked a trade, and the trade went up to this point, like 90 pips up. Now today I'm doing this video to you. Now there's a complete reversal, and see this now. So if this blue line crosses this red, then I'm gonna pick a sell trade, because this is a reversal trend. You get that? This is a complete reversal trend. So if this crosses this line, well, I'm picking a trade, very straight and very nice. Now I think I've explained this using stochastic. You can use 50 or 45 on the, let me show you again. You can use 50 or 45 on the K period, percentage period. You can use 50 or 45. Now let me switch over to Agimat for you to see how to use Agimat too, which is very sweet and very straight. Now Agimat is very standard, and I love this indicator shadow, and I use it even if it repent, it doesn't repent, that's not my business. As long as I get this reversal point and get this B signal, I check with this thing, I pick a trade. Now look at what happened in Agimat. The same pair USD JPY. This is a complete reversal, and the white signal appeared, and I checked, okay, let me add this and check it out. This is 45 I added. Now check this out. Wow, okay, this is a reversal. I picked and it gave me a signal. I picked a trade. And this Maxwell equation, I've thought about how to use this Maxwell equation, that is future prediction. I've thought about that, how to use that Maxwell equation. Now you see that stochastic, it gave a crossover, but there's some trade that will give you a crossover up here and reverse back again before it goes up. That's why I need to be careful. Now it gave a crossover here and entered. Here was a retracement, retraced, and it's not a reverse, retracement down and up, which it gave you this, and it crosses over here, which is the second candlestick. Now let's continue. A complete reversal, a signal to enter, but it went back 20 pips, 25 pips back. You know, when you check this, you shouldn't enter the trade because it does not cross the main moving average line. Now there was a cross here. See this, look at where there was a cross. Sorry, I'm speaking too fast, guys. Look at where we have a cross here. See this? Then the cross occurred below this small yellow tick line, dotted line here. You see that? Occurred there, a cross occurred there, boom, and you entered a trade. Then from here you entered a trade, you picked a nice profit like 71 pips, which is damn. This is a 1 hour time frame I'm talking about. This is not 4 hours time frame. Then let's check this out again. A complete reversal again. You see, it gives you a reversal point. Some people jump into reversal point and say, I think he's going to make a profit, or jump into this and on classic or Agimat indicator and think they're going to make a good profit. Look at that. You see this? He gave you a reversal. He gave you an entry signal. But you see that you didn't enter. Then you now entered here, where there was a crossover of this light brown line on the red line, which is here. You see that? You picked a trade and it began to consolidate. Though you are in profit, you picked a trade here and here 16 pips, and you could begin to consolidate, and you picked a complete uptrend up to 87 pips. Now we have a sell signal here and this sell signal here, which means as you're looking at this line, because I used the other one, this one I used 50. You see, it's still about to cross, but here I used 45. I think I used 45, yes, and it has already crossed it a little. So since it has crossed it, the next candlestick, if this candlestick closes, the next one I'm going to pick a trade, even though I did not see the white arrow signal. But when it crosses it, I need to wait for it to cross this 80 line before I pick a trade. If it crosses this 80 line, I'm going to pick a trade, which is very sweet, fast, and it's very simple. You see that? Have you seen, guys? Have you seen how to confirm your repeating indicator trade entry? If people say classic indicator is good, it's good, but the point is this: how do you use them? This is one of the secrets on how you can use classic indicator. So quote me right, from today onward, you see this tutorial, you'll be making substantial profit using classic indicator. You understand? Every time we see new things, so we keep making substantial profit using classic indicator, which is very easy and very simple. Then it comes to future prediction. Let me touch this more because a lot of people don't know how to use future prediction. You see this trade now. Future prediction give a buy signal here, and this line you see here is not more far. It's not like far from this zero line, this black zero line here. So you consider yourself entering or not entering when you see this. But if it is very far, for example, something like this, you get something like this, and it kind of far from a trade, you can pick a trade and pick some pips and go. Now look at this. It's still trending down, which means future prediction shows you that it's going to do what? Trend down, and this shows you that it's going to be a long trend down. There's a very big space from the zero line to here, and this also shows you a crossover. You see that? So from here, I think this is going to trend to hit this dotted line here, or this line here. You may really hit this dotted line, reverse, come down to this spot, maybe consolidate, go up or come down again. So depending on what you see, so it has beginning to, this future prediction has begun to go down a little, crossed over the zero line, and have a very big space here. So there's going to be a long sell here, if you understand what I'm saying. And this stochastic oscillator shows you a crossover. So if you pick a trade, you are sure of at least, let me say, you set your profits, take your profit at this dotted point from here to next candlestick, you have like 20 pips in profit, depending on your lot size and what you use to trade. Very simple and very easy to use. So that is the secret. I have shown you guys how to use classic indicator with this stochastic oscillator. Many of you knows about it. You can play around with numbers. You can play around with numbers on this kind of indicators, because I talk about the OD things you see here. Play around with numbers. Market makers are smart. Be smart also. Play around with numbers. Moving average, you can play around with moving average, and so on and so on. You can play around with relative strength index, RSI. You can play around with so many things here. So I'm giving you a bit of stochastic oscillator on how you can use it to trade classic indicator, which will give you substantial, cool and sweet profit if you know what you're doing. Because it's very simple and very easy. So the straightforward idea is this. If you can't sit on your system or desktop or your laptop, get a VPS server. And if you want to make profit in trade, like you know what you are doing, get a VPS server. I recommend that if you are a working class guy or class lady or anything, you work a lot, and make your phone handy. Like get your phone with you so you can get a signal at a moment, or have a small tab you can see one or two things there and say, fine, this is a crossover, I'm gonna take a trade. So when the alert comes into your phone, you get it instantly. Even if you're always leave your data on, that is one, leave your data on, because you don't know when McMullen will cough. You don't know when how do I put it again? You don't know when your tummy will produce a mess, but you only know when you will mess. That is it. Funny. So make your phone handy. When you get those signals, open your smartphone or small tab and look at it. Okay, fine, this is a good entry, and my stochastics stochastic oscillator have confirmed that, and my future prediction have confirmed that. I'm going to pick this trade and I'm going to leave it for 2 days and see what has happened. So a trade can pick a profit instantly, and a trade can delay before it reverses, as you can see this spot. So it works on all pairs. This argument works on all currency pair, forex currency pairs. It's not working on this 2018 Agimat Pro. So it works on all currency pairs, not stock. So 2019 Pro may come out soon, and I will still find a way and get it too. I don't care whether it depends or doesn't depend, but as long as there is a signal here, I confirm with this and it's accurate, I pick the trade. That's not my business. The same thing with classic indicator. As long as you give me signals and I confirm with this, boom, I take a trade. Even if it reverses, I know it's going to go back to that position. Reversal, this, I pick a trade. You see a reversal point? Wow, that's a big reversal point. This, I pick a trade. But don't use it on a news. Don't try to use the kind of indicator on a news trend. You understand? Avoid news. You know how to trade news. There's a different way to trade news. After trading news, you still focus on a normal market movement and trade your forex. So that is the secret on how you can trade with Agimat or classic indicator at this stochastic. I still have more to talk about, but I don't want to talk about that now. We'll still to be in next video using moving averages, adding few moving averages and compiling it together. You get some overbought and oversold using your RSI. So that is it. So if you have any question, feel free to drop it on the Telegram channel discussion group, where we can throw more light on that. So before I close off, I think I'm going to talk about, we're going to have a different group about binary trading, and I can tell some people talking about that. I think I'm going to do about binary, because there's much thing to learn about binary trading. You can make money in binary if you have a good strategy and good signals. Forex is kind of waiting stuff, because I'm still going to lecture about binary in a new channel I'm going to create, or talk about a new group, and people are going to suggest if I should open a group and talk about binary. But in that group, we'll talk more on that, on how we can go about it. So thank you guys, and God bless you. This is ZagaTech FX signing off. Classic indicator, Agimat indicator, you can do well and know what you want to do about it. Yes, lest I forget, because I didn't talk about this line here. This line here, when you get a signal, you enter a trade. If you don't have this, if you don't want to trade this, if you want to trade with this, make sure a candlestick closes below this dotted yellow line before you enter a trade. For example, you see this movement and this candlestick closes here, you enter a trade. This one here, it closes here, you enter a trade. This argument for you. Signal, you enter here, you enter a trade. It closes under this tick line. Here, you give a signal, you enter a trade on this line, because it closes above this line, you enter a trade, pick profit. Signal, you don't enter, you enter here or here, because that crosses this line, you pick a trade. Same thing applicable to other entries here, but you enter a trade here, but it's beginning to reverse down. So we need to watch this very well before you do that. So that is it for now. Thank you guys, and God bless you. This is ZagaTech FX signing off. Peace, one love. Bye for now. Don't forget to like, give me thumbs up, or share this video, and let's talk more on FX. Bye for now.